And I that bouncing up and down, nearly broke. Just let me breathe for a minute. Just let me breathe for a minute. Just let me breathe for a minute. White Range Rover, in it. Let me breathe.
Matchup passing may be at a premium, at least for one side. The Chiefs are top 10 at defending the pass. They'll be going up against the Broncos, who will need to solve that secondary.
All right, Larry, from one of the loudest venues in the NFL, there's a look at Arrowhead Stadium here in Kansas City. The scene a few moments ago, here it is. It's unlike any other in sport as both teams made their way out of the tunnel. These folks are fired up as their guys are ready to do battle between the Denver Broncos and the Kansas City Chiefs. The drive begins with Mason. And this first play will get him back to the 25, but that's going to be it. Officially no gain on the play, and it's second down. A well-executed blitz, no doubt. Great job by the linebacker. Maybe the quarterback, if he could have seen that, could have audibled there.
Yeah, he needed to be in a different play because that one just meshed perfectly for the defense. All the gaps were filled except for the one the offense really wanted to run through, and that was filled by a big man wanting to make a tackle.
And he made a great tackle. He only got a couple on that one, so not a ton of help. They'll have a 3rd and 8 forthcoming. Play fake. Kaiser. Out to his left. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Well, let's see here, Charles. He was sacked 6 times last week. Now a first-quarter sack. What's going on in his mind?
Well, he's thinking to himself, 5 offensive linemen. I got sacked 6 times last week. Let's start thinking about keeping extra people in. Tight end stays in. If I have a fullback or the running back, they stay in and help me block. Maybe not as many receivers in a pattern. Anything to try and slow down that pass rush.
Give him 11 yards that time on the return. And the Broncos take over. First down and 10. Going to take this one down to about the 46-yard line. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3.
That run right there was an offensive line coach's dream, wasn't it? Guys picked up all their assignments, created a nice gap for the running back to get through. Pick up 7 yards. Yeah, he's probably chortling on the headset right now saying, we got it going, boys. Let's keep it going.
A Bronco first down there, 12 yards on the play. First down and 10 now for the offensive group. Defense really showing respect to the deep ball here, playing off the receivers. They'll run it now out of the gun. And a loose football. And it's picked up by the Chiefs.
The psychology of the game never ceases to amaze me because you would think there would never be a fumble from what we hear from coaches all the time, right?
And how much they practice not fumbling.
Practice it, preach it, talk about it all the time. You would think no one would ever turn it over. Yet they are humans out there running around. And we just saw another one.
Opportunistic by the defense. Mason. And room to run as he's up past the 35-yard line. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3. If these kinds of lanes are available, you have to feel like he's going to have a pretty big game on the ground.
Yeah, you can tell early on he's got a little burst in his step, and that's a big pickup right there on 1st down.
7 yards there, good enough to move the sticks. Now, look, that wasn't a huge gain, but those are the types of carries I think they were missing in their loss last week. They couldn't get him going on the ground.
Did you get the same feeling I did during our meetings, that they kind of regretted that he didn't touch the ball?
Absolutely.
You know, hey, he should have touched it more last week. They weren't going to make that same mistake, and they've taken care of that early.
That'll set him back with a loss of 3 on the play. And it'll bring up a 2nd and 13. Toss play to Mason. He lost 2 there, and it's 3rd down. And the offense there, the O-line, everybody really on offense, they were just manhandled at the point of attack.
Yeah, you could pretty much call them all out, couldn't you? Almost by name, right? That was a very tough sequence for the offensive line. But how about that defensive front creating a new line of scrimmage and creating a lost yardage possibility?
3rd and 15 here after the 1st and 2nd down plays went in the wrong direction. Now flags will come in. I think this one's going to be on the defense for jumping. And on 3rd down, a nickel formation here defensively.
Here we go.
They go play action. Kaiser. And he couldn't hang on to it through the contact.
It's like last week. Each game is its own entity, treated as such.
Here's Riley Dixon now, as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time.
I used to give your ass, huh?
46 on his first kick. This one in that neighborhood as well. This is taken at about the 14. Big hit. Knocked down sideways.
They gotta get some, man. Niggas was outside yesterday. You know how they go.
Yeah, they got across the 50 last time, but fumbled and turned it over, so they'll be looking to have.
Well, I came back over there and see your ass was gone.
Not only a short-term memory.
Yeah. My dad came to pick me up.
Because if they take care of the ball, continue to move it, their chances of scoring some points, they got to feel pretty good about. They thought they had things moving in the right direction last time. Fumbles, they don't just affect you on offense, they affect your overall team, because now your defense has to make that stand up.
I'm no offensive mastermind, but of all the guys on the field to block, you might want to stop him.
Look, I've got a very simple rule. An unblocked defender is usually your best defender, and he ended up making the play there.
And all the way home for a Broncos score. A big play there. 84 yards. And the Broncos have taken the early lead. And Charles, I had an offensive coordinator tell me one time that they design every play to score. I don't know how true that is. He had to run a long way after that catch.
Who was that near?
I think he was telling you that.
No, I can't wait till we advance.
Catch in every play. I mean, that's the only way to put it in there, and that's what we got on that one. Nice catch, an even better run for big yardage.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. This one taken from the 7. Out now the Chiefs offensive unit ready to do battle again. This is their 3rd drive. Maybe the focus right now not so much on points, but getting their first down.
And when you start off a game, you don't even think that's an issue, do you? But you go a drive, a second drive, no first down, that becomes an issue. Now you got to think about, okay, what type of play calling do I have to do to get us in a spot to pick that first one up?
First down, Kaiser being chased out left. And they'll take him down at the 31-yard line. He'll get 3 yards on the scramble there at 2nd down.
Yeah, he only gets a few yards on 1st and 10, but he's better off doing that than throwing an incompletion or even worse, an interception.
On play action, Kaiser. forced out to his left. Looking left side, and he's got a man. It's Fields. That one good for 12 yards into Kansas City first.
As a general rule, offensive linemen like to know where their quarterback's going to be when he's setting up to throw the football. But sometimes they just have to get on the run, get on the move. He was able to do that on that play and picks up a first down with a nice throw.
Bust through the tackle, and no escaping this time.
Man, you got to make that tackle, man. What the fuck?
Sometimes I watch games and wonder why they use play fakes on certain passing situations because it's not going to fool anyone. I don't know if that was the case here, but the end result was the same. No one fooled. The quarterback was hit.
Man, it's going to feel even better today.
It's already hot out there.
Yeah, I know. I fuck around and sit my ass down today, though.
Yeah, but say grab your motherfucking couple blunts and drink and start the grill up some type of shit, huh?
Right, probably so.
Near the 35, right at the 34 here. So the screen good for only 2. Now it's third down.
I wonder what was going through his mind when he got the play call. He just got sacked on the previous play. He knows they're coming after him again. The guts to stand in there. Take
I talked to that nigga this morning.
The screen pass. Really well done.
Third and long for Kaiser.
Oh, this nigga makes the pick 6. Who the fuck is 52, man?
Nearly picked, instead it's incomplete.
Damn.
Now keep in mind, they did have 3 interceptions last week. Couldn't quite.
That shit been happening a lot though lately.
Yeah, dropping them motherfuckers like that.
Yeah, man, I don't know what the fuck that's about.
Break on it. Every time the quarterback puts the ball in.
Now a hit.
Ooh.
And that's what friends are for.
Shit.
As the returner, you know who you're buying dinner for later.
Oh, without a doubt. Because
Damn, ooh, you got look.
Man, you heard me? I ain't even know he dropped that motherfucker.
Right, he jumping his motion. He ain't even know he had ball.
Yeah.
On first down, O'Connell trying to lay one up deep. And it drops down incomplete. Thought he might have had it. Instead, second down.
Well, you got a receiver here who's got 1 touchdown already in this first quarter, and they were trying to double his pleasure there, wanting to continue to go to the
Randy Moss.
end zone.
You heard me?
Coverage and make sure that this time it fell incomplete.
I'm on his ass though. That's all I'm focusing on.
Hello.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And he will lose yardage here to the 31-yard line. It'll be a loss of 1, and that's going to lead to a 3rd and 11. Excellent effort defensively by him. 2 tackles for a loss last week. Now 1 here in the first quarter.
Waiting on my people's man, man.
And I think most offenses would love to go against guys who just want to hold the point of attack and try and keep things
probably going to be probably till about 12.
They hit those moves, and they can get upfield, past the offensive line into the backfield. That's hard to handle.
The screen pass. That's complete. A short gain there of just 4. That'll bring up a 4th down. Down with the screen pass on 3rd down, and for a second, it looked like it was all going to come together. They had a chance to pick up a first down, but the defense got there and finished it off.
Damn, how the fuck I missed that motherfucking hole like that?
The Broncos send out their punter now as he's on to punt for the first time tonight. And this is away. It's a high kick, and he got all of it. Yeah, that is much too long. That's into the end zone for a touchback. And out come the Chiefs now. The results for them so far not that great. Well, not good at all. 3 drives, 3 punts.
Yeah, and now what you're doing is you're looking at your play sheet. You're trying to figure out what you're going against defensively. I wonder, are they showing them something they haven't seen or anticipated in practice, and maybe that's throwing them off? Or do they just have to go to a different play calling section and try and run some offense that way?
Now contact up front as penalty markers.
Man, he been killing me with this shit.
Against? A free 5 yards as the defense jumps.
I know it's an anticipation game for them,
false
but
start.
it's also a reaction game, and they reacted poorly on that one.
Kaiser to throw it. He couldn't quite hold it. Got hit. Ball pops out, incomplete.
This defense is not going to make it easy for you. They're a physical group, and we just saw it there on that play. He came in, made the contact, just as he's trying to haul it in.
Now they run. It's Mason. And a big collision there as he winds up flat on his back. Calling a gain of 7, and it gets him a new set of downs.
Getting had a ton of success here so far, but you get the feeling that he might be on the verge of popping one.
Yeah, even on that one, there was a little bit of a hole, but it closed there quickly at the end. On the ground again, it's Mason. And he'll be taken down as that will take us to the end of the first quarter of play. Back now with Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin as the Chiefs in possession of the football as we begin the second quarter. They've got it 2nd and 6 to start things out. Shift together here from the D-line. Now a 2nd down throw for Kaiser. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. And some space here. And he finally goes down at the 23-yard line. A big play there on the catch and run. 41 yards.
Hey, kill me with that, man. I wasn't even ready for that.
And he'll give it here to his running back. And able to work his way down to the 16. A solid run on 1st down. Gain of 7 leaves him with a 2nd and 3.
That play wasn't quite as big as the play that preceded it, but still, gotta like the way they're moving the football, partner.
Absolutely. Pretty good room to run on that last play.
Yeah, they didn't get a 1st down, but still, you'll take runs like that each and every time, won't you?
Give him a yard on the run there, and that's going to set up a 3rd down and 2. Going to give this time to the tailback. And he's able to pick up the 1st down before he's tackled right at the 10. The gain of 5 that time gives him the conversion and makes it 1st and goal. Now a handoff here to his running back. And he's able to find some room as they get him down after a good run. It's a good pickup of 7 yards, and now they're looking at 2nd and goal.
Some good strong running right there. Some power and some explosiveness.
Touchdown, Kansas City. A great effort there. His 4th touchdown on the year. And the Chiefs have tied it, and they can take the lead with the extra point. Now Andy Frank's on for the point after. And his kick is good. Here's Franks now to kick this one away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. Now this Broncos offensive unit ready to head back out onto the field. And they're coming off a 3-and-out, my friend.
I think they've got to look at that play sheet and go to a spot that they haven't gone before. Time to shake things up a little bit to try and get this offense moving.
Okay, so how do you do that? How do you shake things up?
You look at what you've called before, realize it hasn't worked
Go to
so
something
well,
else.
and maybe try and find one of those special plays from one of your better players, and maybe try and hit something big and get things going in the excitement area.
So the incomplete pass brings up 2nd down. Throwing again. O'Connell. Over the middle, complete. It's Neal. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. Give him 30 yards there. And he'll give it here to his running back. And he's able to get this one down to about the 40. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on 1st down.
Partner, I think from our experience together, we have learned that most offensive coordinators are going to tell you if I'm going to look.
And the Chiefs are going to get him. Great job defensively. I think he was trying to go through his progressions, find someone to get rid of the football. Before he knew it, he was on his back.
So that just brings us right back to what you said in the beginning. A great job defensively. Nowhere to go with the football. That led to the sack.
And an extra DB here for the Chiefs on third down.
Pass situation.
From the gun, O'Connell. And incomplete. The contact made the ball roam free and brings up fourth down.
It's a lot of contact going on there, and in the end, unable to keep two hands on the football and bring it into his body.
Everything looked pretty good until the finish. The Broncos send out their punter now. On for his second punt. He'd take a repeat of his first. He gets this one away, and boy, it's another boomer. And that'll hit in the end zone. Much too much leg there. That'll be a touchback. Now the Chiefs offense, they get ready to head on the field. That last drive, it was a good mix. Run, pass. Defense on their toes.
And what really helps out in a big way is when you're doing the run-pass mix and everything's working, that means that they're guessing wrong every time on defense. They think you're going to pass when you run and vice versa. I would continue that, and when they finally draw a bead on you, maybe you mix it up a little bit with play action and throw the ball.
And will they maintain that balance? Time to find out. Starting the drive with Mason on the ground. And a big hit there as he runs into a brick wall. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be second down.
I'd say the staff that's up in the booth watching the game, they may want to file that one away. See how fast the free safety closed to make that play? Might want to check into a throw the next time. But there was no trace of nervousness there. He was able to diagnose that play from his linebacker position, stay in excellent coverage, and bat the ball away.
The Chiefs on third down. They've only converted once in 4 tries. This is 3rd and 11. Kaiser. Now they go screen. It's complete. And he's able to get up here to the 26. Well, the screen gets 7, but it's not enough, and it'll be 4th down.
For a second there, I thought that might break big. Screen pass. Looked like it was coming together. Looked like there was an opening. Still, ended up with a solid game.
They'll run for it with Mason. And he's not even going to come close to picking up the first. They stop him right at the line of scrimmage. So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And the Broncos are going to get the football back in great field position. And they'll start this drive with very good field position. They'll run it now out of the gun. Down to the 25. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
Well, he hasn't made much of an impact in the running game thus far, and after that last run, not much is going to change in that area.
He hasn't been able to get anything going, and really the offensive line not helping him much. And taking it to the 15-yard line before he's brought down. A 10-yard pickup, and it's enough for a Broncos first down.
So many times you hear today's NFL is described as a space game. Get your best players into space with the football in their hands. That's why sometimes you just swing it out to your runner, get him out in the flat, and let him have a chance to make people miss an open field.
On 1st and 10, O'Connell. And no escaping this time as he'll go down. They got him for a sack.
It's interesting, partner, that most defenses try and guard the 35-yard line actively because they think the way kickers are nowadays, about a 52-yard field goal, they're kind of giving up points. But you get even deeper into territory, you get into the red zone, they're going to guard it even more, which means more pressure, more blitzing.
It'll be a pickup of 15 as that'll lead to 3rd down.
Never make the mistake that the slot receivers, especially the little guys like we're watching here, are just quicker than fast. A lot of them combine quickness and speed, and they catch a lot of footballs, as we just saw there.
They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. They'll let the fullback try and take him home. gets it, and it's loose. And I think the Chiefs have it. They do.
He doesn't give many opportunities to carry it, so he's got to maximize.
Man, that was my motherfucking. They switched my fucking fullback, put my fullback in instead of my fucking running back.
Sometimes those fullbacks, let's just be frank, they usually don't have the hands that the running back does.
And it's hard for them because they do so much blocking.
Damn, man, that's the second fucking fumble.
Their hands actually get beat up in the process, and it's hard for them to hold on to the football.
2 yards on the carry there, and it'll be second down.
Well, he was looking for some running room, and there wasn't a whole lot of it there on that play. I think he was lucky to get a couple yards out of it because those defenders, they were rallying to the football pretty quickly.
They'll run again with Mason, and they're able to bring him down at the 20. It's a 9-yard gain, and it keeps the drive moving. Now Mason, and he'll get only a couple up to the 22. 2 minutes to go here in the first half. We're back to Arrowhead after this. See if they
that was a good ass tap, because that nigga had a big ass hole on that.
Anticipation. Here's the D-line sandwiches together. Mason on the toss. And he got blown up on that play. Back at the 20. And they'll lose a yard that time, and that's going to lead to a third down.
I think there's one element that just keeps increasing on defense in the NFL, and that's speed. They want it at every position, and we just saw there some linebackers who can go sideline to sideline, run past that trash, go past people, and make tackles near the sidelines.
And not only near the sideline, but also in the blitz coming, and down he goes. Now the Broncos are going to take a timeout. It's just their first, so they'll have 2 remaining here before we get to halftime. Here's Riley Dixon now, standing just about on his own goal line. And he gets this away, and look at this. This is a good one. This will be fielded at the 17. An excellent return that time, 26 yards. And possession will switch hands, 1st and 10. Throwing on 1st down. O'Connell will try and set up the screen. It's complete. And he'll be brought down right at the 45-yard line. They hold him to only 2 there on the screen. It's 2nd down.
So many things have to come together just right for a screen pass to break for big yardage. The blocking, the timing of the pass to the runner, everything has to fit together just right. But on that play...
Fuck, man, I don't know why I threw that shit.
Picked off at the 25.
Dang.
He's going to take this one back to the 37-yard line.
That was stupid as fuck.
And Brandon, this is a real nice job defensively of getting inside a quarterback's head and figuring out, okay, where's he going with the football? Because you can make an educated guess defensively, not all the time, but sometimes. And when you're right, you got a decent chance of coming away with the football.
A handoff to start the drive to Mason. That is not going to be any help as they dump him behind the line of scrimmage. It'll wind up being a loss of 2, and it'll be 2nd and 12. They'll run here with Mason. It's a gain of maybe 3, but it's going to leave them with still about 8 or 9 to go on 3rd down.
That's a really good job right there. Just kept stringing that play out, pushing him further and further towards the sideline. Really good fundamentals by that defense.
He was trying to put his foot in the ground and turn upfield. He just couldn't.
No, they really had a picket fence in front of him. No room to find to get upfield.
And he couldn't hang on to it through the contact. Incomplete.
That's a 1st down if he holds on, but you saw the contact, able to jar it free from him and force a 4th down.
Great play defensively there, as you said, just to knock it free, because if he had caught that, past the sticks, 1st down. He steps into this one, and this is a rocket. Now this is going to carry well into the end zone for a touchback. The Broncos offense now gets ready to head back onto the field. And what do you think goes on here in this situation? If you got the football, you're trailing, you're back in your own territory with just a little time. Do you try something?
You're thinking about jump-starting your team, right? You just mentioned it. They're down. They're trying to get back into the game. but you got to figure if something goes wrong, you may have put yourself in a spot where you may not be able to come back in the second half. Managing risk, this is a big decision here.
Looking to throw on second down. O'Connell. And he's taken down. A Chiefs sack. Now the defense going to use the first of their timeouts. So as they take it over, we step aside.
Here we go now.
Throwing on third and long. O'Connell. And he's taken down. Back at his own 7. And the Chiefs are going to signal for and be granted another timeout. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. First kick, 47. This one looks good as well. It's fielded at the 45. It's a 45-yard punt, but a decent return there of 9 yards. And there'll be time for maybe one final play before halftime. And they line up now for what will likely be the last play of the first half.
Come on, let's go.
Final play of the half, Kaiser. He's going to loft one deep left side here. And that is incomplete. So we've come upon halftime here in Arrowhead with the Chiefs on top. As we'll send you down to Orlando where Larry Ridley has our EA Sports halftime report. Larry? So both teams have their marching orders, and we'll get going again here in quarter number 3. This is fielded at the chalk of the 10. And not a bad return. Here he gets it out to the 25-yard line. Here comes the Broncos offensive unit here as they'll have it first to begin this third quarter. They're down here, but very much in this game. What's the tonality of a coach's talk when a game is within striking distance like this at intermission?
Typically, what they're doing is emphasizing the things that went well in the first half and wanting more of that. Sure, you've got to go over some of the errors and clean up some things because there's a reason you're down. But overall, I think they want to stay positive, stay up with this team. We're just starting the second half, and we've got the football. Let's go ahead and punch it in, and then we'll take it from there.
See how that recipe works.
Here we go.
To throw on second down, O'Connell. Going to throw right side here, complete. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 18 big yards on that one, and a Denver first. Back to throw. O'Connell. And it pops free. The collision there jarred the ball loose and brings up second down. A pretty good coverage there, and both of these defenses, they've had good coverage throughout this game.
No doubt about it, and in today's NFL, where we're used to a bit more scoring, this feels almost like a well-pitched game in baseball on both sides.
Man, I'm supposed to be up. This game shouldn't even be close right now. That's all the motherfucking fumbles.
To throw again, O'Connell.
Then he ain't putting the ball really, especially that one he gave you the ball. You supposed to take the lead on that.
That would have been a great
yeah, you fumbled that motherfucker.
It was contested all the way. Would have been a great play if he'd been able to haul that one in.
He's someone beat up O'Neal over there.
Yeah, they had that nigga here. That's where I was trying to go.
4 tries. This is 3rd and 10.
I hate that shit, though. That shit cheating, though. Niggas be way past the line of scrimmage, still getting beat up on.
Damn, man.
My man, it's been a rough night for that offensive line, and it's only getting rougher. 5 sacks now that they've given up in this contest so far. It feels like the witching hour out here, doesn't it?
Okay, stupid question. What's the witching hour?
Yeah, the witching hour. That's when everything goes haywire late at night.
On is the punt team now as this one sent away.
Park in front of the people out there, dude.
And a bit of a mistake there. This is well into the end zone for a touchback. Now we take a glance at the offense as they work their way back out for their first possession of the second half. They have the lead here. Well, we talk a lot about pregame speeches. What are halftime speeches like?
For the most part, not nearly as emotional. They're a lot more clinical. Every now and then they'll get out to you if they think they need to light a fire. But in this case, let's go into the virtual locker room, because here's what I think happened. They got in there and they said, listen, Let's take control right away. Defense, we got the lead. Defense, don't give up any points. Turn the ball back over to the offense and let them go down and score and give us more of a cushion in the game. Check so far. Defense shut them down. Let's see if the offense gets done.
It'll go as a gain of 6 that time, and it moves the chains as well.
They're trying to show that they can run the ball, protect this lead, give it to the backs, play a little bit of keep away, don't you think?
And that's probably a good philosophy at this point, going to make that defense stand up and stop them. Call it a gain of 4 on first, and that'll make it second down. Tough running there. That's a hard-earned 4 yards.
Yeah, those are the unsung kind of runs. They don't fill up the stat sheet, but they do set you up in good position on second down.
Looking for a seam, but finding none. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it.
Well, he didn't make headway on that one, but he's had plenty of carries all night long. I just wonder if maybe he's a little bit tired from tilting the rock that much.
Here we go.
On third down, Kaiser. Throw left side complete. It's Fields. And he's got the first down yardage before he's brought down at the 42. It's a 7-yard gain there, and it's good enough to move the chains.
Running one motherfucking old offense.
And he'll push this forward only to about the 42-yard line. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
Nice job by that defensive front there to hold him to a short gain on first down. Well played, I must say.
Yeah, only getting 1 yard. There was no room to run.
Here we go.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And he'll push his way up to about the 44
I don't know why the fuck they ain't letting him fumble that motherfucker.
Runs here, so that leaves him with a 3rd down and 8.
You know that old expression, it's not my night? It hasn't been his so far. I don't know if the legs are a little bit heavy.
Chill.
Sometimes having to hang out all day and play doesn't exactly play to your advantage, but it's been a tough go for him.
And every time he looks up, somebody's there defensively. That was the same case on that play.
Hey.
Kaiser now. He's got his man on the crossing route. And he's got enough for the first across midfield to the 48. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he'll get this down only to about the 46. Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8.
That's a good play by the guys on the defensive side of the ball. Held him to a gain of 2. And that changes the playbook a little bit now for the guy calling plays. 2nd and 8. Now he's got to probably think about going to the air instead of maybe staying with the ground game. I know they've got to be careful not to go to the well too often, but it's a fine line, isn't it? Because sometimes, if you got success, you want to just keep pounding away.
But no success there. They rallied
Who is that out?
on the defensive end. The Chiefs
My
on 3rd
left
down.
end.
They've converted a 1/3 of their opportunities, 3 for 9. This is 3rd
Oh,
down
yeah,
and
you don't need
12.
him on me.
He should be back. He ain't got nothing but a dislocated shoulder.
They said he was out for the game.
Kaiser now from the
Yeah.
50.
Get the
On the
ball.
deep ball.
I know our vantage point might be a little bit better way up here, but that looked like an ill-advised throw to me. I didn't see anything open. And this
He threw it to the wrong nigga.
It did not. I thought he might get outside and just chuck it away. Dangerous pass.
He did right, because the other nigga was,
Gonna break on it and pick that motherfucker.
damn right.
Kaiser and the offense staying put. They're going for it. Now Kaiser on 4th down.
He got it to the side. See, like right here, this is questionable
This
call.
defense will take over right at midfield. And he'll have a tough
he
time
can
living
move,
that one down.
drop.
It's one thing, Charles, to drop a pass. It's quite another to drop it on 4th down.
And so many teams work on that in terms of...
All right,
Man, he dropped them
those
motherfuckers.
You know, I've seen...
Damn right.
You and I both been to practices where we've seen...
Game time,
third down
fellas.
situation, big 3rd down alert, lock in here, 3rd down play, make sure you're focused just a little bit extra. It didn't pay off in that situation.
And they trying to play a little run stop defense. I ain't gonna even lie.
Yeah, he said me. He said my run. Damn.
Looking to throw on second down. O'Connell.
Ah!
A fight for the football, and it's intercepted. Picked off right around the 43.
I'm not sure, Brandon. We've seen a sloppier play.
Ooh, how did he pick that?
Man, I don't
One hand
know.
took it from him.
No
Damn.
chance whatsoever. And look, I have
That
no
was
idea
crazy
what the
right there.
ratio is about turnover 4 times and how that correlates to winning or losing. But I'll guarantee you, it's not.
I just knew you finna knock it out your hand.
Following the interception, Kaiser. Oh, it's a screen pass. It's complete. And this one's going to go the wrong way. Losing yardage.
You see the offense he running, don't you?
It'll be a loss of a yard, and that'll bring up
But
a second and 11.
Yeah.
Ace, big. One thing I can say about Ace. Now I don't know about the other, but Ace, you and Ace been the screen kings.
They'll throw here, Kaiser. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. And he'll get it out.
I see them shotgun plays looking like the shit. That's the same shit everybody running.
Pickup of 8 on the screen.
Told you, Ace been the screen king.
This is my
When he fucked
particular.
up, cut it all the way back inside.
Thinking wide receiver, tight end, but running backs, they can be a big part of
This is my offense, though.
nowadays.
And they go
I used to run the exact same shit.
back at the 48-yard line. It'll be a
You
loss
sound like a flat out Denver Broncos off here.
down.
Nah, I'm talking about the shit he running now. The Atlanta playbook.
Oh, that's what you want with it.
They're indeed going. It's Kaiser. And they're going to try to screen.
Yeah, man, he's steady trying to go on me, man.
Behind the line as he will not come close to the marker. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out. And the Broncos are going to get the football back.
You killing the game, giving you the game. I just told you that. All these, man, his defense playing so good. Why the fuck you keep giving you the ball right now? Put that bitch.
And again this time the tailback. And able to push his way
tripping.
forward here for a good
You ain't
little
lying.
gain. 5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up second and 5.
Ooh.
Sometimes with the running game, you just got to stick with it. Look,
Damn, Drake 4-3 this year, huh?
but that also doesn't mean you just do it the same way you've been doing it the
Oh, he
entire
gonna win
game.
this
Maybe
division.
you've done some blocking assignments.
He gonna win this division. Cause he the only one over there.
Dre ain't sneaking up on nobody this year.
Stopped up quickly here at the 38. Just a yard in the pickup there, and it'll leave them with a 3rd and 3. Looking to throw. O'Connell got his man.
Dang.
I think I'm gonna go over the man division.
First down as they bring him down at
Jeez.
23. Denver has the first down. The play going for 15 yards. So the
Well,
offense
Dre
has it first
really go to Dre division.
So that nigga never win that motherfucker no more.
Now a handoff here to his running back.
Give me that 15.
That's a face mask. Certainly looked
Yeah,
like
that's
it.
what him looking like.
The flags. And the next snap coming inside
Yeah.
the red zone here.
I say that's what him looking like.
And he'll give
You
him
think him gonna pack his bags?
He should.
get into the end zone for a Denver.
Shit, that nigga ain't seen he.
A great play.
Man, that nigga ain't smelt the division since Kumar been there.
The Broncos are in for 6. And they're able to run it in. It started with a battle in the trenches. They won there, and they got in for 6 points.
And that's going to be a tough one for the defense to deal with. They've got to go to the bench now and figure out how are we going to slow down this running game, because on that particular play, they had no answer.
Back to throw. O'Connell. That is caught. At the side.
Ah, come on, flag.
And he'll be brought down somewhat awkwardly here, and a late flag as well. I think this one's going to be a face mask. And they'll get set here looking for the 2-point conversion. Here's a toss coming right. And now he's going to be able to push this forward. He runs into a wall right at the line of scrimmage. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And this this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. Now the Chiefs offense, they get ready to head on the field. As they run the counter play. And they're able to get this one across the 35. Give him 13 yards there and a Kansas City first down.
Well, he does it at a high level, doesn't he? Because when I watch him, I think of his vision. Straight ahead, peripheral. Also has that sense of where holes are going to be before they actually open. I think that helps set him apart from many of the other backs in the league.
They run the counter now on first down. And he's going to be stopped up quickly here. Just a yard up to the 39.
That was a really nice play. Be able to stack that one up. When he gets back in the huddle, he's got to tell his guys up front, great job.
Ain't nothing about no blue ball.
Allowed him to run free and make the hit on the run.
I'll tell you that.
Yeah, nicely kept him to just a 1-yard gain.
Like a football guy, that's a pretty run because everyone is in sync right there.
Come on, man. Fumble that motherfucker.
The people up front. Leverage, athleticism, they created some nice space for him.
Only a yard on the pickup there, and it's going to leave them with a 4th down. One score down. Here we go. They're going to go for it here on 4th down. Got to try it here. He's back to throw. Quick hitter here. It's complete. And he's got the first down yardage before he's brought down at the 42. Give him 13 yards there and a Kansas City first down. Here we go. They'll run it now out of the gun. And running room scarce here. He's going to be stopped in his tracks at the line of scrimmage. Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd down. So nothing there. I don't know that that's all in the back, though. You got to look at blocking there, don't you?
I would agree with that totally. At some point, they have to win at the point of attack. Instead, it was the defense getting it done again and holding them.
Oh, my God, man.
Whistles and a flag, and I think we got a jump here. And the D-line pinching together must be expecting the run. Second down, Kaiser. And some room to roam that. Oh, no, he lost the football. Unfortunately, he's able to get this one back, so it is a first down.
Well, that was a big oops right there. But how about his ability to correct it?
These motherfuckers, boy, I can't catch a break.
Able to get it back himself.
Yeah, pounced right back on it, keeps possession. And to give this time to the tailback. Eventually wrangled down before reaching the 20, but a strong run. Now it appears we've got a Chief moving pretty gingerly down there. We'll step aside and get an update when we return to Arrowhead. On second down, they'll try and run the counter. And he will lose yardage and be backed up to the 24. So he loses 3 yards there. Now 3rd down.
Shit. In this motherfucking dog fight.
Man, I'm so watch. I've been in the bathroom watching this
motherfucker. Come up on the 9th play of this drive, needing 5 yards on 3rd down. Here's
Hey, that last touchdown was tough.
They go screen. It's complete.
Damn, man.
Down to the 18, good enough for a first down. It's a pickup of 6 and good enough to move the chains.
Should have dived on his ass. I should have died.
Check this motherfucker off my phone, man.
And a really long
Them niggas goddamn me sewing all motherfucking the chopper bullets and shit. I goddamn man, me want to load my motherfucking chopper. I'm like, geez, they ain't gonna load my shit up. Fuck is this National Chopper Day?
And as this drive goes on, we're seeing an offensive line and
Get
running
the
game
chopper.
losing its will.
And he'll be taken down here at about the 11. And they got half of what he needed there, 2 yards. And it'll bring up a 3rd and 2 more.
That's all about doing the dirty work right there defensively. 2nd and short yardage, that's all about plugging those gaps, not giving the running back a crease to run through. And that's a nice job to hold him just a couple and force a 3rd down.
Just a 1-yard pickup there, and it'll be 4th down. Now the offense not going anywhere. They're staying out there. They've converted once already on this drive. Here they go again on 4th down. As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive.
Yeah, motherfucker.
No, it's incomplete. Boy, it looked like he had it and dropped it. And the Broncos will take over on downs.
He been doing dumb shit on 4th down every play. I would kick the field.
He been doing that shit the whole game.
I've been watching this dumb ass. He been doing all stupid shit.
If he was doing what he's supposed to be doing, this motherfucker game should have been over.
I know one motherfucking thing. This motherfucking game would have ended 6-7. I was been punting the ball like a motherfucker.
Back at the 9-yard line. It's a loss of a yard there, and now 2nd down. And the trend continues here in the 4th like it was in the 1st, 2nd, and 3rd. He's had nowhere to run.
And you probably
hey, what you say, Block?
What up, Mike? This motherfucker would have been 6-7. I would have been punting the ball like a motherfucker.
KP, what I tell you?
Ah,
I said the same shit.
Told me.
My mom, I said the same shit.
Ooh.
Yeah, that nigga catch arms up out of nowhere.
I just fucking killed myself.
Right to the quarterback. Stupid ass.
Our defensive coordinator says we're going to call this be who you are defense. D-linemen, you play the run. Linebackers, be aware of anything. And
420 next Friday, I got to make sure I have keep like $50 somewhere, so I need to make sure I find this.
That play
Man,
brought back memories.
I want to go to Vegas.
Letting the runner get all the way to the side.
You know, my birthday on the 25th, Block.
Oh, you right after 420 then.
All the time. That's when, see, my partner, he locked up scan birthday 420, Keith.
Oh, okay.
So, you know, it used to always score right there. Boom, 420 on out.
Well, y'all riding the fuck out.
Well, mom, I got shit, the homeboy nigga. It's crazy because all our birthdays, nigga, from like the 420 to motherfucking May summer.
Right.
Like May 9th, May 10th, AC them shit up May 9th.
My homeboy shit on Twitter.
Homeboy Ronnie shit like May the 3rd. My gal and my son shit April 29th. My gal and my son birthday the same day.
Fuck, man. I can't believe I did that bullshit.
He scored.
Yeah, and he got the 2 point.
How he scored? I just walked outside, field from his fire field. Good as a motherfucker outside.
Fuck.
Here's the Denver offense now as they get set to take over.
All right, let's go, KP.
And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you
rolling up my dog. I think
totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack them here. Solid gain of 18 yards and a Denver first down.
Y'all always have these motherfucking
like
crazy ass games, so.
Play right there.
Man, I know, right?
With the interceptions in this game there.
See, I'm more advanced this shit. I'll beat your ass right here.
Quarterbacks and offensive coordinators talk about in your progressions, you're either throwing the touchdown or you're throwing the check down. But earlier in the game, it was touchdown.
Oh, Neil, come on, baby.
A nice safe throw and a good one.
He couldn't quite hold it. Got hit.
Well, that was a bad throw, Keith. That was a bad throw.
He should have held on to that motherfucker. Yeah.
Look, Block. Listen to me. It was a good throw, but
He had to wait on it.
Neil had to stop.
Yeah.
Nigga, if you'd have led Neil towards the end zone, nigga, Neil would have kept running with that bitch.
If you know he in Kansas City, that wind blowing like a motherfucker here in Missouri, baby.
I feel you, though. But right or wrong, Keith, you led him to the end zone, Neil, he caught that bitch in stride.
Yeah, I I'll be there in a
You know that wind probably caught that motherfucker.
He caught that motherfucker in stride and kept running.
Afternoon sessions, but this Sunday nighter might
See,
top them all.
Neil had to slow up and grab that motherfucker. That's how the defenders got there.
About this madness.
What's
Damn,
that?
bro.
After this.
Keith,
Huh?
you still playing?
When?
I'm talking about now your broadcast just stopped.
No, you had to stop and come back in that motherfucker, right?
And he'll lose yardage here. Back at the 41. That's
need to say
going to
win.
a loss of 2, and it'll be second down. Seems pretty obvious defensively.
That's because they is went past his game. They finna try to make this motherfucker overtime. They went past
That
that.
motherfucker time limit went up on block.
When they do those,
You know I'm here.
top plays that these guys like to run. The best runs for the top running back. Those are the ones you focus
Hey,
on. and
hey,
wanna take
KP.
away, and they've
What
done that
up?
pretty successfully in this
I like
game.
that 81 nigga though too though. I ain't gonna stunt.
Oh,
Like that
yeah.
nigga, yeah, like he on the rise trying to, you know what I'm saying? Trying to match up to the boy over there.
And that's complete.
That's my dude too. I drafted him.
Denver score.
Yeah, I like that nigga, boy.
Wow, I know it's a never say never situation, but to me, that looks
So
like that's
now-
the one that's going to finish them off.
The score that puts them in front here late, but not.
They had my nigga Neil, locked down.
Last thing we need is a big return.
And what
This
happens
nigga
is
always
guys
come
get
through though.
get out of their lane,
Number
Yeah.
81.
decide they wanna make the
Always
last
come
tackle.
through.
It's just like real life. You was just like all the motherfucking attention on Neil. You got niggas playing.
That nigga went off, but you know Neil ain't no motherfucker stop that nigga. He's special.
Right, it like he'd Neil a motherfucking decoy anyway. Just cause he out there, he gonna draw the defense.
And he's up across the 25 and down
Come on,
to the 28
defense,
yard
baby.
line. And now here comes
Defense.
Kansas City.
Defense.
Down here in a one-score game, but the time, it's a factor, but it's not a huge factor right now, is it?
It's really not, because this amount of time gives them a chance to run their offense.
See, I don't think Ace offense really built to. It's kind of like my offense. I ain't gonna lie. The score in a minute and 15 seconds. He can get 3, but I don't think he can go all the way in a minute and 15.
Damn, he just be doing stupid shit. Like he about to do something dumb now.
Here's the execution.
I'm helping his ass out.
And the offense lining up
Ooh, who
first
got
and
hurt? The
10.
quarterback?
Fuck no, that big ass nigga hurt.
I've been telling Kesey though, man, he should have been before you jumped in the point. I'm like, why he not putting the ball?
And it pops free. The collision there jarred the
I heard them
ball, which brings up
motherfucking
second down.
the crazy ass theories KP was trying to put together. That was in the bad.
What'd you say?
KP putting all crazy ass theories together. Man, I'm telling you, man. I'm hollering, boy. I'm in the motherfucking bath for a week. That's why this nigga trying to come up with a hell of a motherfucking conspiracy theory, boy. Gonna fuck the whole motherfucking joint up.
Okay, he's not going to get the first down, but this is still a nice
Ace-
job of buying
Ace
some
doing
time
all right, dog. He
and then
moving
running
that
to
bitch.
get to the sideline.
Ain't he moving
and
that
get out of bounds.
motherfucker, man? He
Boy,
killing
big
me.
hit.
And Charles, a couple extra defensive backs in here on 3rd and 1.
Not expecting them to run it at all.
On the ground with a tight end. And he's got enough for the first across midfield to the 48. And now
Yeah, he gonna have to get in that
first
end
down play,
zone,
we're gonna
though.
get a timeout here. As the clock will stop with 55 seconds remaining in the football game.
He definitely
Pick
gonna
up
have
the
to
first
get
down
in.
after the run, and now they approach for the fresh set.
Now today is the day motherfucker want to do some fucking. Today is the day for the
It's
fucking.
complete. And
Oh,
that
yeah.
play goes nowhere. Taken down, losing yardage at the 50, right at midfield.
Partner, they're clearly saving those timeouts, but they still have to work with some urgency to put themselves in the right position.
And the offense will be looking to get at least some of this yardage back here. It's 2nd and 12. Back to throw.
Motherfucker want to put off some shots today, boy.
Steps
Motherfucker
away
can
to
pull
his
it off.
left. And oh, a crusher there as it's intercepted. Picked off right around the 43.
Night.
Hey.
Trying to put her to sleep.
And he will score.
You could tell he was hurt. He ain't even move on the quarterback tip. He moved. That nigga hurt, boy.
Put him to sleep. All right, D.
Hurt
Those
him.
eyes get real wide, don't
Hurt
How
him.
about the anticipation
Heard
of the
him.
play?
Damn,
Reading,
missed him.
reacting, and then the ability to catch the football
Good
and
night.
take it in the opposite direction.
Yeah.
Tell murder man, this motherfucker.
When he just picked 60.
Yeah.
Damn right.
So they throw pick six. They'll get another shot at it now.
Y'all play again, KP.
This what happened. His running back played him. His running back was supposed to stay on the run off the sideline, Mike. The nigga running back ran right behind the linebacker. KP picked that motherfucker off.
And now here comes Kansas City. They might be
this only our first game. You play later on in the season.
Okay.
What's gonna be his record and what's gonna be your record?
See, this is his first loss, I think.
Yeah, this is gonna be his second loss.
Yeah. And what he lost 6-1 or 5-1 or some shit like that.
Yeah, he lost to Kumar.
They stop it with 14 seconds to go in the game.
Damn, look what he catch now.
I should be like, I think we're gonna be tied. I think we're gonna be tied 5-2, I think.
I thought you was 4-3. You was 4-2, KP.
I don't know. It might have been shit. I don't know. Shit.
Kaiser.
Give me that.
He couldn't quite hold it. Got hit.
Shit, it don't matter now.
Incomplete.
Get that shit in one pile.
Sound too rah-rah on that one, but that's the exact right throw.
Come on, yeah.
Especially tied up right now. Shit, you got the division because you beat it.
For being really precise.
Pressure and down he goes.
Come on, you two, y'all on some bullshit. Keep stopping this shit. We trying to watch the end of the game, nigga.
With 3 seconds remaining.
I showed you some of this shit.
So a tough
Yeah, I'm on my way to you, man.
The sack, and now it's 3rd and long. One final shot for Kaiser. Now a desperation throw.
I'm waiting on the 9.
And that will be incomplete. They were going for a consolation TD, but it was not to be. And time has run out now on
So
this
you want me to go to want me to call you when you get
It's
here?
great to win at home in the NFL. When you win on the road, it's a little extra special, isn't it?
All right.
It is because, let's face it, in most cases, you're not expected to go on the road and win in the National Football League.
That'd be the
It
worst,
just
boy.
doesn't
You gotta wait
usually
on
compute.
them.
So to get out
Ryan
there,
to him
get
and all
that
type
done,
of shit.
and then head back to your city.
I'm 2 blocks away from your house. I've been watching you the whole time. Shit.
Oh, shit. The motherfucker, boy. I be had the motherfucker waiting forever.
Hey, they show you to slide down on you like they the police. You said 30 minutes, man.
If you hear me,
They let you like you been out here.
that shit sound hella funny.
Yeah, we both 5-2 now.
You flying like a motherfucker.
If I order, that's word to my
Hilarious.
father. I will for my mother. Deal with my brothers. Keep it real. Don't talk with no.
Man, I got 3 players that regress.
Gotta stay on this mission. Got a vision that's endless. They told me don't be a menace.
Rolling in the motherfucking road. What up with it? Oh, who this? What up with it?
I'll be back, man. I'm gonna make this move right quick.
All right, you said I'm still racial black.